As we get started here, I do want to say some thank yous for the about half of the Pounds Pay replacement female sale. The first will go to the Bear Creek Farms, David Johnson, Blaine, and Caitlin, and all of those here at Bear Creek that have given us the opportunity to use this facility, this great facility that they have here. Chase, y'all can leave those open. Yeah, let the air flow through them. Let us use their facilities here and the great pens that they have to get this sale up and going, and we look forward to a bright future here. I'm selling replacement females here at this location, and I do want to remind you that they do have their third annual bull sale that will be in November. So come back and see us in November. On Friday night, we'll sell registered females, and then on Friday, we'll sell about 75, on Saturday rather, we'll sell 75 bulls, as well as those good, about 100 head of good Bear Creek Farms influenced genetic females on the commercial end. We have Brendan Benson here with Beringal Ingelheim. They stepped up, and Brendan, where are you? Raise your hand. Right here he is. Y'all see Brendan. He'll tell you all about the good products that Beringal Ingelheim's got. I know this year we used the long range shot in our program, and boy, what a difference it made now. So very cool for him to step up on board and be a part of this and in this part of the world. So if y'all need to talk to him about any vaccinations, just get with him. He'll be happy to answer any questions you have. And Harry Hudgens with Nutrition Plus is here. Harry's back there by his table. Y'all know Harry, he's knows nutrition now, so if you need anything regarding any of your nutrition needs, he can sure hook you up, whether it be mineral or tubs or you just want to talk on the phone for an hour and a half sometime. Harry will occupy your time there. Other announcements that we do have, we're going to load out as soon as the sale concludes. We ask that you have everything gone tomorrow by 3 p.m. if at all possible. We do want to return the facility back to the Bear Creek Farms team. We ask that you pay out today or make arrangements otherwise. And gentlemen, Mother's Day is tomorrow, so all of these flowers here today are for sale. So through the Bear Creek Farms Country Store, so you need to see John Alexander if indeed you have forgotten to get some flowers for your significant other. If there's, I don't think I have any other announcements at this time. I do want to thank you all for being here. Promise we're going to have you a quick, snappy sale. We're going to start with our pairs, then go on into the bred females, and then into those open heifers now. So the cattle do have health papers. They can travel with you today if you're traveling from out of state. We do have a great crew working along ringside from the Oklahoma Cowman, Chisholm Kinder from the Weekly Livestock Reporter, Ty McCleary, and here on special assignment, Ryan Brewer. You can turn your bids to these gentlemen. You can turn them into me. In case of a time bid, the only thing I'll be able to do is open between those two bidders and those two bidders only. Kendra Seabold is over here at liveauctions.tv. She's running the video and taking bids over internet. Got lots and lots of people signed up on liveauctions.tv. So we'll be watching the screen up here, and we'll be making things happen. We do want to remind you that it is times the money. So if you see on the head count that it's times 6 or times 5 or times 8, that is times the money. And as I said before, at any time during the bidding process, y'all have a question, don't hesitate to stop us. We want to make sure you're 100% comfortable with what you're bidding on. Ryan, did we miss anything? I don't think so. All right, let's get you out of here in good time, get you home for Mother's Day. Yeah, bad. Anybody in lot one's allowed to bid by, ladies and gentlemen, that will be from Bear Creek Farms right here in Leonard, Texas. They're 2 years old. They have AI sired calves at side, and they have been AI and back. So they are 3-in-1s. Ultrasounded here. There are 6 head to go from Bear Creek Farms. One thing the Bear Creek Farms is known for is these good baldies now, and they produce them, and they produce them right, don't they, Chisholm? All right, how many dollars on that? Anybody in the lot one's line a bit about who said $4,000 hit $4,000 bit about for anybody 15 16 anybody 16 17 18 19 19 anybody 2,000 anybody 22 22 3 anybody 3 3 anybody 23 24 4 5 5 anybody 25 anybody now say 26 7 anybody 8 anybody 28 28 8 8 8 8 8 28 28 28 at 9 anybody 9 3 anybody 3 1 anybody 30 $100 bit about anybody now what at 31 anybody anybody 30 100 bit about anybody 2 2 and anybody 32 and anybody now 2 at 3,200 and anybody 32 and anybody 32 32 2 2 2 2 sold $3,100 $3,100 buyer number 293 gets those good 3-1s. Let's go to Hillwood Landing Cattle. We're going to offer the set of Brangus to you now. A ranch that needs no introduction. Hillwood Landing Cattle, they do it right now. Go to Joe Cavender's sale each and every year and buy $12,000 to $15,000 Brangus bulls right there out of Fort Worth. Brett Burton and Sawyer Smith do it right. They've multiple time champions down there at the Fort Worth Stock Show and Rodeo, and they brought us some really, really good pairs. They are open. They have not been exposed back if you've got recip cows on your mind. And how many dollars on them? 3 at $3,000 bit about and about 3 and about 3 and about 15 and about 16 and about 16 bit about and about 17 18 19 2 at 2,000 and about 22 and about C2 and about 221 21 2 at 22 and about now 3 live auctions in and about 3 4 5 and about now say at 2,600 and about 26 and about 7 7 and about 27 26 50 at 26 50 and about internet trout you got to be 26 50 at 26 50 slide that a little closer would you please and about 26 50 at 26 bit about 50 50 and about 26 50 and half sold $2,600 $2,600 put them on. 298. Let's go to their Baldies now. Out of these will be their good Brangus cows and 44 W4 Hereford bulls. And Joe Cavender's calves at side. We're going to give you the option. There'll be option on lot number 2 and 3. But about 3 and 4 rather. 3 and 4. But about option. And about 3 round down and about 3 and about 3 and about 18. Come on. And about 19 2 at $2,000 but about 220 bond to 2 and about 20 to 22 at 2,200 and about 2 3 and about 4 5 and about 20 4 4 5 5 5 600 at 2,600 and about got to be half see half and about half now say at 2,600 and about 26 and about half and about 26 and a quarter at 26.25 and about 5 and about 26.25 and about 5 and about sold $2,600 $2,600 same way put them on 298 you want the option don't you it just wants the one deal hey but about lot 4 is a lot bit about who said 1,500 at 15 16 about 16 17 about 18 18 about 18 19 2 at 2,000 21 22 2 got to be 3 at 2,300 hey but about 4 and about 4 see half and about half 4 and about 24 half at 24 and half 5 and about 25 and about 5 25 half at 25 and half got to be I didn't make it you got to be half you're out of here 25 and half at 25 and a half sold $2,500 $2,500 put them on 2,500 strikes again, 298. Let's go to these Super Baldies now. KM Cattle Company, you on Super Baldies. They have been running back with 44 farm Sem-Angus bulls. The calves at side are sired by 44 Farms bulls, and the calves they're bred back with those exposed back to those good Sem-Angus bulls. Big calves, where they weigh 300 pounds probably. I mean, they are sure enough good. But you want something's going to be good for a long time to come. Here they be. Who said $4,000 on it? At 4,000. And about $2,000 and about $2,000 and about 21. It won and about and about 20. 100 and about and about and about 1 2 and about 22. At 22, would you say 17 perfect and about 18 and about 18 and about 18 at 1,800 and about 18 and about 1,800 at 1,800 and about 17 and about 18 and about 18 and about 18 at 1,800 and about 18 19 and about 19 half at 1950 and about 19 at 1850 and about 1950 and about now 2 now $2,000 but about and about 2 at 2,000 but about 2 now $2,000 but about and about now 2 at 2,000 and about got 19 over here on Ryan you got to be 1950 at least if you want to you're gonna be a quarter at 19 and a quarter 19's bid but about 25 and about 19 and about 25 now 50 still out 1950 still out 1950 internet you're out to 1950 and a half so 1925 put them on 288. This takes the JWC. Jack Woodford. Looky here. These be pairs now. Good ones. 44 farms out of Tiger Stripe cows and 44 farms Angus bulls. And then the calves at side are sired by those good 44 farms Angus bulls. First calf heifer pairs. Jack Woodford sure does it right now. He's won lots of awards with his breeding program. And I'm in it on his home. I'm here there. Forehead to go on these good pairs. Anybody but 2,500. at 2,500, and about him 5, and about him 25, and about him 25, and about him 15, 16, 17, and about him 17, and about him 17, 17, that's him, and about him 17, and about him 17, 17, 18, and about him at 18, 18, 18, and about him at 1,800, at 1,800, and about him 18, and about him at 18, at 1,800, and about him at true F1s now, 18, and about him at 18, 18, 18, 17, and about him at 17, 50, at 17, 50, and about him at hand, and about him at sold, $1,700, 1,700, but on. What do you say? 316, 316. Let's go to 2L. Buddy Lane has brought us, I believe, around at 52 head of these good cattle now. You'll see in the cattle, they've been droughted out down there in Comanche County. That's the only reason why these are here for sale. They're just plumb out of grass, ladies and gentlemen. They've been running out on that dirt, so they come to us, and they got them in pretty good condition for what they are. The calves at side are going to be sired by the Evans Farms Angus bulls, and then they will be exposed back the same way. Exposed back the same way from 323 until just the other day. So we're going to give the option on lots 7 and 8. Here comes the option. Let's get started on these good 2L ranch. Hey, but about here, option on 7 and 8. Look at here, Baldy time. Hey, but about they're 3-year-olds. This will be their second calf. Hey, but about here, there. Hey, but about we gonna do how many dollars on? Who said 2,500? 25. About him 500. About him 15. And about him 16. About him 1,600. 1,600. And about him 16. 16. And about him 16. And about him 16. And about him at 16, and about him at 13, 14, at 1,400, and about him at 1,500, 15 half again, half, and about him at half, 15, at 1,500, and about him at 15, and about him at 15, and about him at 15, at 1,500, and about him at 15, 15, and about him at 15, 15, and about him at 14, and about him at half. Who else we have? And about him at half now, at 14 and half, and about him hand, and about him at 14, 50, at 14, 50, and about him half, and about him at 14, 50, 14, 50, 14, 50. So $1,400. Put them on 303, 1,400. What? You want it back there? Okay, that's fine. $1,400. Put them on 316. $1,400 on 316. 316. Does he want the option, Jack? You want 2 lots of them? You want them both? Okay, $1,400 on 316, 1,400, 316. Again, I'm saying with these 2L now, these will be the Angus 3-year-olds. How many dollars on lot 9? Lot 9's lot, there you go. Next video, perfect. There they are. These will be Angus now, be 6 head to go. $2,000, about 14, 15. At 14, 15, about 1,500, and about 15, 15, and about 15, 15, and about 1,500. At 1,500, and about 15, about 15, and about him at 13, 14, again, 13, 14, and about him at 15. Out 14's here, got to be 14.50. At 14.50, and about him hand, and about him at 14.50. At 14.50, and about him at half, and about him at quarter, and about him do it, and about him at 14.25. At now 50, and about him at 14.50, 50, and about him at half, and about him at 14.50, 50, and about him 14.50. Up here now, at 14 and a quarter, 14 and a half, about him half, and about him at 14.50, and we have. So for $14.25, put them on 303, $14.25, 303, 303. Let's go to lot number 10. To be 10 be the Red Angus now. Red Angus pairs something that's really hard to find out there in the country. Tie be 3 head to go. But about here, and about him at 2,000, and about him at 2, and about him at 2, 2, 2, and about him at 1,500, at 1,500, and about him at 15, and about him at 13, 14, 14, again 14, and about him at half, and about him at 1,500, at 1,500, and about him at 15, and about him at 14, and about him at now 50, at 14.50, and about him at half, and about him at 14.50, able to bids up here now, 1,400, 14 and a quarter, anybody, at 14.25, able to buy him at 20, find a bit about him at 14.25, at 14.25, and about him at 5, and about him at 14, 25, 25, 25 and a half, so for $1,400, 1,400, 303 strikes again, $1,400 on 303, 303, here comes some black white faces, these will start the 2-year-olds, 2-year-old, this will be their first calf, and big, nice calves they have, again, the only reason why they're here now is he is plumb droughted out. Who said $1,500? 15, a bit about 2-year-olds, and about him at 13, 14, and about him at 14, and about him at 14, at 1,400, and about him at 14, 14, and about him at 14, and about him at 13.50. See that? And about him at 13.50, at 1,400, and about him at 14, and about him at 5 head to go. 13.50, 14, at 1,400, and about him 14, 14, and about him at $1,400 all in all done, and about him at 13.50, and about him at $1,400 that we have. So for $1,350 on 303 again, is that correct? 303, 303. Turn the page. Let's go to page 2. Some more good black white faces from 2L now on lot of sale order number 12. And how many dollars on them? Able to buy them. 5 head to go in this draft. You bet. Start them cheap. $1,000, 1,100. Run on. And about 1,000, 11, 12. 1,200. And about 12. And about 12. Not 12. Not 12. Not 12. Not 1,200. 1,200. And able to buy them. And about good pairs they are. 1,200. 1,200. And able to buy them. 12. And about 1,200. And about 12. Not 12. Not 12. See 12. And about 12. Not half. 12 and a half. Able to buy hound. And about half pound. And about 12 and I thought it was been 2, and about 12 and a half, 12, 15, and about again 15, and about 15, and about 12, 50, 13, and about 13, and about 75. You say online, it's 75, 13. I got 75 here. Got to be 13 at 1,300, and about 12, 75, and about 13, and about 13, 13, 13, and about $1,300. Then we have so for $1,275, 303, 1,275, 303. We'll give him the option. Does he want the option? He said no and sell. Hit 1,200 and about 12 and about 12. Hit black white faces now 1,200. Able to bound on and about 12. Not 12. Not 12. Not 12. Come on 12 and about 12. 12 and a half. Hit 12 and a half and about half. 75 and about 12. 75 and about 75. Hit 12. 75 and about 5 and about 12. 75. 75. 75. 75. 60 then and about again 16 and about 60. 75. Hit 12. 75 and about 5 and about 12. 75 and about 12. 75. 75. 75. 75. 75. 75. Now 85. Hit 12. 85. Got 75 here. Got to be 85. 1275, 85, 85. First calf heifer pairs 1275, 85. Hauling all down in about 85, 85, 85, 1275, 85. Sold for $1,275, 1275, 303, 303. Here comes the red white faces off of them now. Red white face, we're going to give you the option on 14 and 15. You can get 7 head right here, red white face, and sure enough, fancy. Able to buy 1,500 at 15, a bit of buying and about 15, 15, and about $1,500, a bit of buying and about 15 at 1,500, and about 12, 12 high, and about 12 pound, and about a hand, and about 1,300 at 1,300, and about 13, 13, and about 13, and about 13 at 1,300, and about 13, and about 1275. Anybody, and about 1275, and about 1260 at 1260, and about 60, 60, and about 16, and about now 75. I got 1260 here, got to be 75, and about 1275 at 1275, and about 5 pound, and about 1260, and about 75, 75, 75, 75, 75, 75, 75 and a half. So for $1,260, put them on 302, 302, 302, and he does want the option. 302. 302 on the option. Let's go to lot 16. 16 be the Angus now. First calf heifers on the Angus. Able to buy him here, there, rounding about him lot 16 with the option on 17. Able to buy him here, there, rounding about him 1,500, a bit about him 15. 1,500, and about him 15, 15, and about him 12 half, and about him 12 and a half, and about him again half, and about him half, 13. 1,300, and about him 13, and about him 1,300, and about him 13, 13, 13, and about him 1275 at 1275, and about him 1260. Internet, do that. 1260 at 1260, and about him 60, 60, and about him $1,260. Now 75 at 1275, and about him 5 and about him 1275, and about him sold for $1,260. 1260, 302, 302. I bet he wants them. 1260 on 302, 302. That takes them both. $1,260, 302, 302. Diamond J Ranch on our next lot, lot number 18. Give the option on 19. First calf heifer pairs they are. Able to buy 34, 33 and 34, and 29 and 30. His heavy breds are running in here too. They do not go. They'll sell later in the sale. These will be the Diamond J. Consignments Drew Jackson sure enough does it right. The calves at side are sired by those good red Angus bulls from Diamond J Ranch. You bet. How many dollars on them? Able to buy them here, there, where option, and about a 2 at 2,000, and about what you sweating for, Ty, and about 2,000, and about 1,000. I know, and about 1,100, 12, and about 1,200 at 1,200, and about a half pound, and about 12 and a half, 12 and a half, and about a half pound, and about 1,250, and a 13 at 1,300, and about 13, 13, and about 1,275 at 1,275, and about 5 pound, and about 1,275, and about you got what'd you get? 1,250, now 75 at 1,260, and about 1,260. Anybody? 1,260, 1,250, 1,260. Internet, you're out now. Keep them together. 1,250, 1,260, 1,250, now 60 and a half. So for $1,250, 1,250. He wants them both, doesn't he? Bye-bye. 297 takes them both. 2 takes them both. Let's go down here to Bryce Harvey now. Bryce Harvey Farms right down the road in Howe, Texas. This will start our cow pairs. These will be 3 and 4-year-old Angus genetics now, and every one of these calves, Chisholm, is sired by Ray ABS, Rayburn Powerball. A 7-day calving window is what they have. Obviously see that they're not exposed back. Sure enough, be ready for embryos if you had that on your mind, and they are fancy, fancy, fancy. Now, we're going to give the option on 20 and 21. 3 and 4-year-olds, and how many on his arm? Able to bam here, there, wearing about a 5 head in one group, 4 head in another, who said 3,000. I'm talking about sure enough good, who said 3,000, and about 3. At 15, and about him drop on, and about him 15, and about him 16, and about him 16, 17, and about him 17, 18, 1800. At 1800, and about him 18, 18, and about him 18, 18, 18, 18, 18, see 18, and about him 18, 19, at 1900, and about him now 2, down, and about him 2, now 2, now 1, at 2100, and about him bomb on, and about him 2050, at 2050, and about him hand, and about him 2050, at 2050, and about him hand, and about him 2050 and a half, sold for $2,000. Put them on 304, $2,000 on 304, Don 304, 304, and he took the option. Let's go to 22. 22's lot a bit by again 3 and 4-year-olds that are sired by Raven Powerball. AI sired calves ready for embryos put back in them. Who said $2,000 on it? At 2,000 a bit by and about 17, 18, at 18, 19, at 19 now 2, at 2,000 a bit by and about 2, 2, 2, and about 2,000 and about now 2, now 2, now 10, and about 1975 again 75, at 1975 now 2, now 2,000 a bit by and about 2,000 and about 2,050, at 2,050 I got 2 right there. Got to be 2,050 and about a bit by and about 2,000's on him now 50, at 2,050 and about a bit by and a half, sold for $2,000. 304, $2,000, 304. He'll take the option. 304, 304. Let's start the Evans Farms now. You'll see that on these good Evans Farms cows, again, they're just dratted out down there in Comanche County. They had no other option but to bring them to town. That's the reason why they're here. They are registered. All of those will be registered. The calves are registrable. And they, again, the drought now, you see some of them be a little thinner. They just plumb out of anything to eat. So you take them out here, you turn them on this good green grass around here. In 60 days, you're not even going to recognize them now. 60 days be a totally different cow there in your pasture. These are registered, and here we go. Who said 2,500? At 25, the papers go with them. 2,500, and about 25. At 25, and about 2,000, and about 15, and about 1,600. At 15, and about 16, and about 16, and about 16, 16, and about 12, and about half, and about 1,300. At 1,300, and about 13, and about 13. At 1,300, and about 13, 13, 13, 13, 13, and about 1,300, and about number 13. These are 4-year-olds at 1,300, and about number 13 again, 13, 14, 14. Didn't make it. You got to be 14, 15 at 1,500, and about number 15, about number 15, 15, 15, 14, 15, 15, 50 at 15, 50, and about number 10, about number 15, 50. All in all done at 15, 50, and about number 10, and about number 15, 50, and we have sold for $1,500, 1,500. Put them on. 309, 309, 309. All right, let's go to these 5-year-olds. Got an option on 25 and 26 on these 5-year-olds. And how many dollars on? Able to buy them here, there. You said, who said $2,000, but about and about 13, 14. At 13 and about half again, and about 14, 14, 14, half, and about 14, 50. At 14, 50, 1,500, and about 15, 15. Got to be 75, 15, and about 1,500. Now quarter. At 15, 25, and about 25, and about 15, 25. At 15, 25's got the option now. 15, 25 at 1,500 and about 25 and a bit and a half. Sold for $1,500, 1,500. Same way. Okay, 309 times 2 lots. 309 times 2 lots. That'll take us to lot number 28. 27 of the next line. A bit about these will be 6-year-olds right off the deal. 6-year-olds right off of them. And about here and about 2,000, 2,000 and about 2 and about 2. Now 2, now 2, now 2, now 2,000 and about 1,500. At 1,500, 6-year-olds right off of them. 15, 13, 14. At 1,400 and about 14 and about 14 and about 14, 14 and about 1,400. At 1,400 and about 14, 14 and about 14 and about 1350's bid. Now 1,400 at 14 a bit about 14, 14 and about $1,400, 13.15 and about him at 14, 14 and about him at $1,400 that we have. So for $1,350, 1350. Those will go to Trey Mathis. Do not remember his buyer number, but those will go to Trey Mathis. Here comes lot number 28. 28 with the option, just that one, just 28 by itself. 28 by itself would be the 2 and 3-year-olds now. It'd be a little thinner, just a little pulled down by them calves. But I'm here and about 2,000 and about 2 and about 2. Now 2, now 2, now 2,000 and about 1,000. 11, 12 and about a half hand and about 12 and a half, 12 and a hand and about 1250. You got some green grass, they'd be the kind 1250, 1,300. 1300 at 13. Do you want 75? 1275. Now 13. In the bottom, got to be 13 at 1300. And in the bottom at 13 quarter. And in the bottom at 13. Now half. In the bottom at 13 half. In the bottom at half at 1350. And in the bottom half. And in the bottom at 1350. 15. In the bottom at 1300 is bid on tie. Got to be quarter over there. You got to be 13 10 10 25. You say 25. Now 50. Jack, you're out. You got to be 1350. 75 at 1375. In the bottom at now 14. In the bottom at 14 14 14 quarter. In the bottom at 14 25 at 14 25 50. In the bottom at 14 50. And able to bum hand a bit about now 75. In the bottom at 14 75 at 14 75. Able to bum in the bottom at $1,475. 14 75 75 75 75 75. So for $1,450, 1450. 315, 315. Here comes the Southern Reds now. Michael Vance with a lot number 30 and 29 rather, and 30. 29 and 30. These will be 5-year-olds. Those calves are sired by Redbedder Hereford Bulls. Redbedder Hereford Bulls not exposed back. You're looking to put embryos in something. Here be a fancy set. And how many dollars on them? They would have here, there. Down in the bottom of 1,500. At 1,500. And in the bottom of 15, 15. In the bottom of 15. In the bottom of 12. Come on. In the bottom of 12. In the bottom at half, in the bottom at 13, at 13 half, in the bottom at 10, in the bottom at half, at 14, in the bottom at 14 half, in the bottom at half, and in the bottom at 1450, at 1450, go ahead, 1450, 1500, and able to bottom now 1550, and in the bottom of 1550, at 1550, and in the bottom of 1550, 1550, go ahead, in the bottom of 50, now 75, at 1575, in the bottom of 75, 75, internet, you did not make it, you got to be 75, there they are, now 16, at 1600, in the bottom of 16, 16, in the bottom of 15, 75 again, 16, in the bottom of 16 quarter, at 1625, in the bottom of 25, in the bottom of 1625, is 1625 in the bottom of 5 in the bottom of now 15 in the bottom of 1650 is 1650. You're out now in the bottom of 1625 in the bottom of 50 50 50 in the bottom of 1650. So for $1,600, 302, and he wants them both, I believe. 1,600, 302, 302. Takes them both. He'll take both of those. Let's go down here to Upton Landing Cattle. John brought us some good options now. That concludes our pairs. Let's get on to these good breds now. You see these? They'll be registered Angus genetics and good Sem Angus and Red Angus that he's brought us. And they are bred. If they're black, they're bred to Angus bulls. If they're red, they're bred to Red Angus bulls, and so on and so forth. Here's lot number 31 with the option on 32. Hey, but I'm here, there, pretty hot in it. I need some fans in here. Hey, but who said 2 at 2 down in the bottom of 2 now 2 now 2 now 2 in the bottom of 12 in the bottom of 1300 at 13 in the bottom of 14 15 able to bottom 15 in the bottom of 1500 at 1500 in the bottom of 15 15 in the bottom of 14 in the bottom of now half at 14 and a half in the bottom of half in the bottom of 14 quarter at 14 25 able to bottom 25 in the bottom of now 14 down 50 at 14 50 75 in the bottom of 14 75 in the bottom of 14 75 at 1500 in the bottom of 15 15 in the bottom of now quarter in the bottom of 25 at 15 25 in the bottom of 25 in the bottom of 15 25 they're bred now 15 25 fall calvers 15 25 able to bottom 25 in the bottom of 15 25 25 25 and we have so for $1,500 your way 1,500 289 289 289 he wants the option, doesn't he? He takes the option. 289 takes the option. Here we go to lot number 33. 33 by itself. Be Sem Angus now. Start these good boxy Sem Angus ones. You bet anybody about fall. Safe in calf. Already 3 and 4 months along. And how many dollars on them? He said 2,000. Able to bound to 2. And in the bottom of 12. 12 and a half. In the bottom of 1,300. At 13 half. In the bottom of half. 14. In the bottom of 14. In the bottom of 14 and a half. At 14 half. In the bottom of half. Now 15. In the bottom of 75. See 75. In the bottom of now 15. At 1,500. And able to bound 15. 25. In the bottom of 15. 1,500 at 1,500 and I'm at the bottom of 15 15 in the bottom of $1,500 1,500 bid about in the bottom of 15 15 $1,500 and we have 1,500 so 1,475 put them on 311 1,475 311 311 that takes us to lot number 34 is that correct Seguin 34 is lot a bit about in the bottom of 2,000 2,000 in the bottom of 2 in the bottom of 12 half in the bottom of 12 and half in the bottom of C half in the bottom of half 13 at 1,300 half in the bottom of 14 in the bottom of 14 in the bottom of 1,400 at 1,400 and I'm at the bottom of 14 in the bottom of Javon in the bottom of 14 14 quarter at 14.25 now 15 in the bottom of 14.50 now 75 at 14.75 in the bottom of 75 let's see 75 in the bottom of now 1,500 at 1,500 in the bottom of 15 in the bottom of 1,500 a bit about in the bottom of 1,500 so for 14.75 Chisholm's Way 14.75 289, 289, 289. That tells the 35. 35's a lot of bit about. These will be Red Angus. Red Angus right here. They are fall calvers now. And about them 13. I'm talking about the goods. And about 1,500. About them 1,500. It's hard to find these good Red Angus calves. 1,500. About half. It had about him. He said 13, didn't he? Thank you. Now have. About him 14. I have. About him 1,500. 1,500. And about him 15. About him 1,500. At 1,500. And about him 15. 15. And about him 15. 15 half. About him had a bit about it, about him a quarter, this order, and about him a half. At 15 and a half, about him hand, a bit about it, and about him now 75, and about him 15, 75. At 15, 75, and about him 75, 75, 75, 15, 60. Anybody? 15, 50, and about him 60, 60, 60, and about him 15, 60. Sold for $1,500, 1,500. Yeah, 1550, like I said. 297, 1550, 297, 297. Let's go to 36. 36 will be the next lot to be divided. Lim Angus, two of these good limmies now. Two good limousine. I'm talking about pretty shapy. Yeah, but about here and about number 2,000 and about number 2 and about number 2 now 2,000 and about number 2 and about number 2,000 and about number 11 half 12 at 1,200 and about number 12 and half and about number 10 and about 13 and about number 13 and about number 1,300 half at 13 hand and about hand and about number 13 hand and drop on and about number half and 14 at 1,400 a half and about number 14 quartered and about number 6 quarter and about number quarter half and about number I got Chisholm in 14 quarter half now 75 at 1475 now 1,500 and about number 15 and about sold 1,475 289. 70 said 289, 289, 289. Now takes us back to the Diamond Jays. These will be bred 6 and 8 months, safing calf to those Diamond J Red Angus bulls. They're here in the video with their pins now, with their pairs rather. With the Diamond J bulls, they will be safing calf to low birth weight. Diamond J Red Angus bulls, 6 and 8 months along, 2 head to go, and how many dollars on them? They about 1,500. 15 a bit about it, about 15, 15, and about 15, 15, 15, 15, and about 1,500, and about 15, and about 1,000, and about 11, 12. 1,200 and about half and about 12 hand and about 1,250 1,250 and about hand and about 1,250 1,250 and about half hand and about 1,250 1,250 and about 1,200 and about hand and about 1,225 now 50 and about bids up here 1,225 50 1,225 is here and about 50 and about 1,250 1,250 and about hand and about safe and calf 1,250 15 and about half hand and about 1,250 1,250. So for $1,225, put them on 302, 302, 302. Let's go to lot number 38 with the option on 39. Red Alliance. They sure do it right over there, the Red Alliance. These will be safing calf 4 months long to low birth weight Red Angus bulls. And how many dollars on them? 1,800 at 18, a bit about 18, 1,800 on the bit about 18, 18, 18, 18, and about 1,500 at 15, and about G 12, and about a half, and about 13, and about 13 at 1,300 half, and about 14, and about 14, and about 14, 14, and about 1,400 at 1,400, and about 1,375. Do that, Drew, 1,375, and now 14, and about 1,375. Now 14, 14, and about $1,400. But about 14, 14, and about $1,400 we have. So for $1,375, $1,375. 297, 1,375, 297. 297. All right, let's go to Rising Star. 41, just 41 by itself. She is 4 months safing calf. Lot 287s are tag number, lot number 41. How many dollars on them? Here, there, Red Angus. You bet in 4 months safing calf. How many dollars on them? Yes, sir. This is lot 41. Did we skip 40? We sure did. Let's go back to Evans Farms. Thank you, Ty. Thank you for correcting me. These are, there's 2 in this lot. It's lot number 40. There's 255 tag number, and 261 is now a pair. She had a bull calf last night. The calf was up nursing this morning. Everything is fine, so you're buying 1 heavy bred and 1 pair. How many dollars on them? Here, there, buying about 1 heavy bred, 1 pair. Who said 2,000, about 2, and about 12, 12 half, 12 and half, and about 13, and about half hand, and about 13, 15, and about 14 at 1,400 and about 1,375. Do you want it there? And about now 14 and about 14, 14 now quarter at 14 quarters. See quarter and about quarter. Did you say quarter, Chisholm? Again quarter and about quarter to be about a half at 14 and a half and about half. You got a quarter and about you got 1,400 now quarter at 1,400 and a quarter and about a tie. You won't be 10, 14, 10 and about 14, 10 and a half. So $1,400, 1,400 buyer number. 300, $1,400 on 300. Now can we go to 41? All right, 41. Here's the good red Angus. Brady Cattle Company, Rising Star again. And plus, it's been real dry out there, and they come to us in pretty good conditions with from considering where they're coming from out west now. Rising Star right there outside of Eastland, where all them had all them fires, and this place they got real close to him now. So pretty sure enough dry. We're gonna say this 4-month-old first. How many dollars on them? 41's line a bit about 1,300 at 1,300 and about 13 and about 13 and about 1,200 and about now have at 12 and a half. It'll fit your other ones, Drew. 1,200 now have in about 1,200's bid. Able to buy half past 75 at 12.75 and about 75 1,300 and about 85. He says 1,300 at 1,300 and about quartered and about 13.25 and about 13.10 C10 and about 10.25 at 13.25 and about 25 now 50 at 13.50 and able to buy hand and about 13.50 15 and about 13 and hand and about 50 15 and about 13.25 and about 50. So for $1,325 going to the Diamond J Ranch. 1325 297. Let's sell the 9-month bred. She's heavy bred, fixing to have a calf any day. About 1,500 at 15. Good cow she is. And about 1,500 at 12 and about a half. At 12 and a half and about a half pound and about 12 now 13 and about 13 half pound and about a quarter half now 75 at 13.75 and about 75 now 14 and about 14. You get 75 down there now 14 at 485, sir. Don't give up on them. 13.85 at 13.75 85. Sold $1,375. $13.75. 297 strikes again. Let's go to back to the Suptons. This will start John's Good opens now. Yeah, did we skip one? Okay, let's sell 43 then. Wrote it on the wrong line. These will be exposed. They were exposed right there at the 1st of March. All of them did wean a calf. Now, just turn them right back out with a bull. This is lot number 43. 43's lot of it about. Have it about here and there. About 2,000 and about 1,011. 11 half. And about 12. And then about 12. Now 12. Got to be 12. 12 and a half. And about 25 half. And about 12. 50. 75 again. 75 and about 75. 13 at 1,300 quartered. And about 13.25 and a bit about 13.25 at 13.25 and about 1,300 and about 25 13.10 anybody able to buy them 10 sold $1,300 1,300 $297. That's what I thought. $297. Now let's go to 44. Sequin, is that right? All right, 44. Here's John's Good opens. These will be registered open Angus. Going to give you the option 44 with the option on lot number 44 or 44A. And how many dollars on them? Able to buy them here there. About to be 8 head altogether, and they are open registered. How many dollars on them? Able to buy them 2 at 2,000 and about and about 2 and about 1,000 and about half and about half. See how and about half now 1,100 and about half 12 at 1,200 and about 12 half hand and about 12 and half able to half 13 and about 13 and about buy at 12.75 again 75 and about 13 and about 13 and about 1,300 at 1,300 and about 12.75 and about 13 and about $1,300. Then we have sold 12.75. Put them on 311. Is that right? 311 12.75 311 and he wants them both. They are gone. Let's go. That's 2 lots. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Lot number 45 and 46 coming from 1846 Cattle Company. Registered Red Angus heifers. There's going to be 8 in this first group, and there'll be 4 in the next. Sure gave you the option. They originated off the Diamond J Ranch. They've never been exposed. They're guaranteed open. The vet checked them just to make sure they are guaranteed open. A fancy set. A super disposition on them. Lot number 45 and 46. How many dollars on them? Wife and kid friendly. Who said 2? At 2,000 about and about 2 and about 2,000 and about 1,000 11 12 and about 12 and about 12 and about drive on and about 12 and about 13 half at 13 hand and about half 14 and about half and about 1,500 at 1,500 and about 15 and about 15 half and about hand and about 15 50 at 15 and a quarter and about 15 25 and about 15 25 at 15 25 and about 15 20 25 and about 1,500 able to buy 10 15 10 15 10 able to buy to 10 and about 1,510 now 10 now 10 now 10 now 10 sold $1,500 $1,500. Put them on 1,500 $297. You want the option, don't you, Drew? No option. Let's go to the next 4. No, 4 head. There you go. This will be lot number 46. And able to buy here there. Running about 1,500. At 15 and about 15. And about 15. 15 and about 1,200. 12 and a half. At 1,200 and about pound and about now 75 and about 75 again 75 and about 75. No 13 at 1,300 and about 13 drive on and about 13 and a quarter at 13 25 50 and about now 75 and about 13 75 one more time and about 75 14 at 4 only 4 head to go 1,400. 1400, in about 14. You say 14, now quarter. At 14 and a quarter, again quarter, and in about a quarter half, in about 14 and a half. At 14 and a half, able to buy right straight away. 14 and a half. Hey, you're out now, and in about 14.50. I got 1400s up here. Got to be quarter half. 75. At 14.75, again 75, and in about now 15, and about 1500. At 1500, and able to buy 1500, and about 1500. At 1500, and about 15, and about now quarter, and about 15.25, and about sold $1,500. 1,500. 283. Here comes Trinity. The only Herefords we got in the sale now. Real hard to find, Keith. They do it right down there. And here's a fancy set. This will be lot number 47. Registered Hereford. 6 head to go. Get in the business right here. I'm here, there, where, and good they are. At $2,000 and opens. Guaranteed open. And about 18, 20 months of age. Ready for bulls tonight. 2,000. You get 1,200, 12 and a half. At 1,300. In the bottom of half, drive on, in the bottom of half, and in the bottom of 14, in the bottom of half, and in the bottom of 14.50. At 1,500, I got it up here. Got to be 1,500, now quarter. At 1,525, in the bottom of 15.25, in the bottom of 25. At 1,525, able to buy 5, in the bottom of 1,500, able to buy, yes sir, in the bottom of 25, now 50. At 1,550, and able to buy $1,550, in the bottom of 1,550, 1,550. So, you get 50, now 75. So, for 1,550, put them on. 296. Let's sell the younger end. These will be lot third. These lot number 48. 48's a lot to bid to buy. Able to buy them here, there, where, and in about who said 2 at 2,000 bid to buy, and about 2. Fancy, and they are registered and they are open. $2,000 bid about 13, and about half bid to buy, and about these now, and about 13.50 at 1,300, and about 15, and about quartered, and about 13.25, and bid to buy, and about 13.25 at 13.25. I got 13 over here. Got to be 25 now 50 at 13.50, and about you good there, and in about 13.50 at 13.50, and in about 13.25 you get it there, and in about 50 at 13.35. Yes sir, thank you. And in about 13.35, and a bit about, and about 13.50. So for $1,300 your way, 1,300. 289. Let's go back in the Super Baldies now. You bet in about a Super Baldy time out of F1 Tiger Stripe cows and 44 Farms bulls. They're all videoed here together in this pen, lot number 49. There will be 5 head. We'll give the option on the little younger set. Again, they're out of Tiger Stripe cows and 44 Farms Angus bulls. Guaranteed open and fancy they are. $2,000 bit about, and about now 2 at 2,000, and about 2, and about 2 now 2,000 bit about, and about 1,500 at 1,500, and about 11, 12, and about 12, and about half that's man, and about 12 and about half and about 12.50 at 12.50, and about half and about 1,200 able to buy 50 at 1,250, and about half and about 12.50, and about 1,200 is bid now 50 now 60 at 12.60, and about 60 75, and about 12 75, and about 12 75 85 again 85, and about 1,300, and about 13, and about 1,300 at 1,300, and about now quarter, and about 13 quarter half, and about 13.50 at 13.50, and about you're out, Chris. Got to be 13.50 at 13.50, and about 13.35, Chris, and about 13.50 13.35. Help you all we can. 13.50 you have. So $1,300, 1,300. Put them on. 316. You want the option? Take some both. They are gone. Let's go to these good Red Angus now. Hit back with John's good consignments. Here be the Red Angus registered opens. And about head there, and about 2, and about 2,000, and about they're open, and about 2, and about 2, and about 1,000, 1,100, and about 11, and about 1,100, 1,100, and about 11, see 11, and about 11, a half, and half, again half, and about 12, and about 12, again half, and about 12 and a half, see half, and about 13, at 1,300, and about now quarter, and about 13.25, and about 13.25 at 13.25, and about 1,300, and about 25, and about now 50 at 13.50, and about 13.25, and about 50 75 at 13.75, and about 14, and about 85, now 14, and about 1,400 at 1,400, and about 14.10, and about 10.25. It did 25, and about 14.25, and about 25 at 14.25, and about Papa, he's liable to take them all. 14.25, 35 at 14.35, 35 now 50, 14.50 at 14.50, and about hand, and about 14.50 at 14.50, and about now 75, and about now 60. You say 60, and about 60, 75 at 60, 75, and about 60 now 75 at 14.75, and about 75. They're registered, and about 14.75 at 14.75, and about now 85, and about 85 now 15 at 1,500, and about 15, and about are you able to buy them at 1,500 at 1,500, and about 15, and about now 10 at 15.10, able to buy them 10. Are they done? 1,510. Sold $1,500, 1,500. Put them on. You want them all, don't you? All the reds? $15 head. It'd be 53, 54, and 55. Take them all. Okay. Takes them all at 1,500. That takes us to the 56. 56. Here we go. Here there. Running about 56 is a lot of bit about how many dollars on this one. Rising Star. They're 5 registered and 1 commercial in this pen. About 2,000. 2,000. Pretty nice set now. About $2,000. About 12 half. About 12 and a half. 1,300. About 13. About $1,300. That's all. At 13. This is lot number 56. 1,300. At 13. About 13. And about 1,300 at 1,300 and about 13 and about 13 and about 1,100 1,150 1,150 and about 12 and about half again hound and about 11 hound and about half and about how you say have online and about half now 75 at 12 1175 and now 12 and about 12 now 10 and about 12 10 at 12 10 and about 25 now 15 and about 12 50 at 12 50 75 75 and about 12 75 and about 12 15 and about 75 at 12 75 and about 12 16 and about sold $1,250 $1,250 297. Back to the Semangus. Let's go to these good Semangus from John. You bet in about here and about 57. Slot a bit about 57 is in. 5 head to go. Open heifers. Good boxy Semangus now. Fancy shit set now. About here there. 5. Hit 5 and about 5,000. About bound to happen. And about 5,000. About 5 and about 2. It's the heat stroke. And about 2,000. And about 1,000. 11 half. And about half out there. Half 12. 1,200 and about 12. I've seen them Snapchats. He's heard a lot worse. 1,200 at 1,200. I've worked cows with him too. I know he's heard a lot worse. At 1,200 and about 12 and about 12 again 12 and about 12 now 12 now half at 12 and half and about half and about 12 and half 12 15 and about 12 and a quarter. Let's see quarter at 12 now half and about 12 and half about half and about 12 and half 12 and half 12 and half. I'm over here with Ryan now 12.25. You got to be 35 12.35 and a half. So 35 so 12.25. But I'm on 311 311. All right, let's go to the CJ Cattle. Come out of Crescent, Oklahoma. They are a customer of mine on Superior. We just sold the steer mates on Superior. The day that they sold, they topped the market in the commodity section on Superior. I shipped them on Monday, and they weighed 913 pounds with no implants, no drugs, no nothing, right off of wheat. Performance. They exclusively buy Express and Penns Angus bulls. They spent upwards of $10,000 on all of their bulls. These are right out of their replacements. They run out of wheat. They run out of oats. They're not expecting their crabgrass to come on. What you see, ladies and gentlemen, they've been running out. The only time they've ever had a bite to eat in their life is when they cubed them to move them to a different pasture. We're going to sell these on a gate cut in groups of 5. So you must take a minimum of 5, but you can take as many as you want. I believe there's 67 or 68 in the whole deal, ladies and gentlemen. So guaranteed open Angus and a really, really good set here. 1,500 a bit to buy. Able to buy 1,500 on a gate cut basis. Who said 1,500? At 1,500. Able to buy 15, a bit about 15, and about 1,000, and about 50, 1,050, and about 1,050, a bit about 1,050, 1,050, and about 800. Let's go, and about 800, and able to buy 8, 50, 50 again, 50, and about now 9, at 950, and about 50, and about 50, and about 1,000, got to be 75,000, and about 1,000, and about 1,000 quarter, 1,000 quarter, half, and about 1,000, 75 again, 75, and about 1,000, 75, 1,100, and about 11, a bit quarter, and about 1,100. You owe me 10, 1110. He's liable to take them all. 1,110 and about 1,100. Able to buy 10, 1,110. Able to buy 10. Bryce, you gonna be 1110 and about now 10, 25, 1125 and about now 35 and about 11, 35. You say 35 now 50. He did 50 and about 1150, 1150, 75 and again 75 and about now 12, 1,200 and able to buy 12 and a bit about 12, not 1,200, 1,200 now 10 and about 1,210. Bryce, you won't be 10. He's liable to take them all. 1,210. Sold $1,200, 1,200. Jack Wall buys 1,200. How many you want, Jack? Takes 30 head. $1,200. That takes us down through 61. Isn't that right, Sequin? 287. Takes 30 head. Yeah. Is that through 62? 62. Okay. Through 62. Yeah. The bid's 1,200. Anybody else at 1,200 on a gate cut basis? Okay. Bryce Harvey buys. He'll take. Takes 30 more. 8 head left. Jack, you need 8 more? Okay. So for $1,200, put them on Jack Wall. 287. Yep, I'm glad I got to correct you today. Wasn't just a one-way street. All right. On these nip ear heifers and stuff, we're not going to offer those to you. They kind of frostbit nip ears, so we're not going to offer those to you. If you're interested in them, they were back here in these pens. If you just come talk to me after the sale, we'll look at them, and I'll call them and talk to them and see what they say on those. But other than that, we'll just sell those out there and then come talk to me on those after you look at them. Let's go to 74. It'll be the last lot in the sale in the day. Here's a grazing set on lot number 74. Coming right off there, West End Farms. These will be weaned 45 days heifers. If you're wanting something to turn out, let's advance the video, please. Something to turn out, it'd be real fancy set. How many dollars on them? Able to buy them lightweight and good. Yep, she's going to get to it. Just a nice little backyard grazing set. If you're here and you're wanting to just keep an ag exemption, give them a long-range shot and make all the difference in the world. Hey, but about 1,000. 1,000. Anybody about a town, anybody about 3, 4, 5. Anybody about 500. Anybody about 5. Anybody about now hand. Anybody about half 600. 600. Anybody about 600 hand. Anybody about half 7. Anybody about 700. Anybody about 750. 750. Anybody about 7 and a quarter. Anybody about 725. Anybody about now 50. I got 700 bid. You got to be 25, brother. 725. You say 50, 75. 775. Anybody 760, anybody 715, anybody 60, 60, anybody got to be 60, got to be 60. Sold right there for $750. Put them on JWC. 316. That concludes our sale. On behalf of all of us here at the Pounds Pay Replacement Female Sale, thank you all very much. We look forward to next year. Don't forget to make settlement before you leave. Our Cowboys will get you loaded out. You do need a ticket, a load-out ticket to load out. Cody Perkins is here for hauling if you need anything hauled. Thank you all so very much, and we'll see you next year.